So Seirin actually just went ahead and won against Toho and shit, and now they're actually going back to Kaguma's crib to actually chill out and everything. And we don't get some grub on. Rico actually goes ahead and cooks up this stew that eventually ends up knocking everybody out. And before she cooked it, people were like, "Oh my god, do you remember what happened last time?" Knowing the trouble that they were gonna get into, and they were surprised. I mean, this shit had fucking berries, cherries, and strawberries in it, yo, and bananas, yo. That shit was actually kind of banging. So they're like, wow, this shit's actually pretty good. But it ended up knocking everybody out and stuff. She ended up putting some supplements in it too and shit. So after they woke up, they actually found out that his master was actually there. They actually taught him to play basketball. Taught Kagami how to play basketball, which is Alexandra Garcia. And she's there and everything. And she actually only kisses children and females, okay? Children and girls and shit, right? So she actually kisses the fuck out of goddamn Rico, the goddamn coach and shit. She kisses the fuck out of her, son. He's like, no, don't get too close. You're gonna get kissed on and shit. She just straight fucking just destroys her lips and shit. But anyways, they actually take her to one of the matches and shit, and she witnesses the generation of miracles, yo. And she actually sees what the deal is with them. They're like, yo, she opens her eyes like a motherfucker, yo. Like, oh my god, like, these guys are monsters. Like, holy shit. Yo, she sees with Ariba just like sprayed at three, just, and you're like, holy shit, yo. You know what I'm saying? She starts having a little bit more respect for Japanese basketball as a whole as well at that point. But after the game, she's like, you know what, you gotta come with me. She starts talking to Kagami like, look, Tatsuya, you know, like, your boy, like, he's probably on par with these Generation of Miracles cats with how he might be playing right now, just to let you know. And you need to step up your game. So she said she wasn't even gonna say nothing or do nothing at first, but after she's done experience what she experienced and knows what she knows, she was like, you know what, Kagami, I'm gonna take you to the side, I'm gonna teach you some things. So she's going ahead, she's training Kagami right now up into the next goddamn game. You know, with as much time she has, she's gonna try her best to actually elevate his game. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, at the same time, Kuroko trying to put in work too. You know what I'm saying? Tetsu trying to put in work. And who's he go to? No one else but your boy aomine, because he's like, look, ain't no one else that's better at shooting than you, dog. This is what it is. You know? And so he pretty much calls him out, and it's crazy because aomine couldn't even sleep. This dude couldn't even sleep after he lost, because he just felt that shit. He was like, man, I went home, I ate, I took a bath, I couldn't go to sleep, man. Like, I just constantly going over that game, But, you know, like, he's like, you know, if I can't play basketball for myself right now, I'll help you, and I'll help you teach you how to shoot, you know. So right now he's helping Kuroko how to shoot, and it's all building up to this next game that they're about to go into, and it's definitely gonna be a good game. I don't know how big of a game it's gonna be, but it's gonna be a good game nonetheless, because it is, regardless, the Winter Cup. And the whole team is practicing as well. They're looking over game tapes and stuff like that. So they're definitely about to be going in, without a doubt. But I do want to say this, is that point in the goddamn episode where Kagami was trying to talk, was talking English and shit. I'm sorry, yo, this happens a lot in the anime. That shit was funny as shit, yo. When they try to talk English, that shit sounded funny as fuck, yo. That shit is too good, yo. I was weak as hell during that shit. But what is up? Like, I mean, I understand she is kind of like your master and everything like that, but come on now. I mean, the lady isn't even dressed. I mean, you come out there, she rocking a towel. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be like, hey, put on some clothes. Like, no, be like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Just be like, alright, I'm feeling it. You know, I mean, just roll with it one time. I just want to see one time you just roll with it. But anyways, guys, it was a cool lead-up episode to what's about to come. I was expecting to kind of see more about, like, the other teams' games. Hopefully that happens eventually. we see a little bit more about, you know, the other Generation of Miracles games that are actually animated, because I know in the manga they actually go a little bit more in depth with like each individual team's games. Hopefully they just don't kind of like skip over them. You know, I don't want to say they need to all be fleshed out in the anime, but I mean, at least show a little bit, you know, something's going on here, either this season or start of next season or something, whatever the case may be. I don't know. But anyways, guys, Shampoo, let me know what y'all thought about this episode. Definitely in the comment section below. Leave your rates, guys. Do what it is. If you don't leave your comments and your rates, I'll shoot a tray in your face. Like Midorima, son. It is what it is. I'll at y'all later. Thanks for watching. Peace. Concentration, meditation, yo. About to put in for participation. Let's go. Woo! And then shit, son.